Second of all, we get Gunna, young Gunna Wanna. Okay? Gunna gets basically arrested, right? I think we all kind of believe that, maybe he was in the car, but he ain't really one of the main culprits. Like, he one of the guys who probably went along for the ride, but he wasn't, not saying not like that, but in the crimes that is accused of YSL, he's probably not a big part of it, right? Now, he takes a plea, it's called Alfred plea, and when it was, recorded by one of the journalists that was in the courtroom at the time, what we then saw him say or agree to, we said, oh, damn. Or not even we, but even street niggas, they said, that's a snitch. What did he agree to? He said, yo, YSL is a gang. Well, don't that sound eerily familiar to what 6ix9ine said? This person's a gang member. So 6ix9ine was confirming that people were gang members. Gunna confirmed that someone else was in a gang. Or the group he was repping, YSL, was a gang. Hey, has there been crimes? Yes. Was the stuff in the cars yours? No, which kind of almost hints at the other person, but still, you get how it's being played. All right. So, for the most part, unanimously, 6ix9ine was called a cooperator. Then with Gunna, I think people say he kind of cooperated, but then they're switching it up and say, well, if you don't take the stand, and then some people say you shouldn't have said nothing because he already confirmed YSL's a gang and they did crime. And I think a lot of people, even fans that do like Gunna, they're like, okay, maybe he cooperated, but fuck it, we love the music. Then comes the guys, and this is always the hypocrisy of this whole street code. Here comes the guys who actually supposedly are the streets. The King Yellas of the world, the savages, the guys who really about that life. And when you see their information come up, you realize that what 6ix9ine did and what Gunna did, they kind of did the same. When asked by police to confirm if other people are in gangs or what gangs, they tell the same thing. So what is it about snitching? Where is the line? I've been asking that question a lot. Anyway, let's play this 1090 Jake. He basically drops his bombshell that King Yella has named multiple rappers in a police interrogation. Also, here's the thing. For every rapper who be jacking, they don't fuck with rats, this and third. If you've been interrogated by the police, I'm telling you, man, if Jake pulls it up and you're like answering questions like you're like, shit, I'll be answering those questions. But this is why it's so good to be a civilian. When you're a street nigga, you got to have like almost perfect training on dealing with police. Come on, these guys are broke at the time when they're probably getting interviewed. They don't even know how to say lawyer. They're thinking lawyer. If I say lawyer, I got to pay a nigga. Right? I know, like, obviously you can get a public defender, but still, it is what it is. Anyway, here's what 1090 Jake unveiled.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, but I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on King Yella and his voluntary statement at the police station. Now, King Yella has been very vocal on his YouTube channel as he's recently realized his rap career is going nowhere fast. Famous for getting shot in his own music video, being affiliated with other Chicago rappers, and being a face for the Gangsta Disciples, King Yella has maintained a social media presence by putting himself into anything relating to the GDs and constantly talking about Lil Durk. He's also made a strong stance against snitches after dropping a song titled Famous Rats, where he takes shots at 6ix9ine, Gunna, and Boston Richie. In his lyrics, he'd speak on rappers folding in the interrogation room, and in his motion to suppress, King Yella would try to get his statements in the interrogation room thrown out. Back in February of 2018, Las Vegas PD pulled over a silver Infiniti for parking in a handicapped spot. Officers would identify the driver as Simone Lewis, who's more commonly known as King Yella. Fidgety and non-compliant with verbal commands, officers would eventually get Yella to exit the vehicle as officers placed him in handcuffs. A records check would show Yella was not only a convicted felon, but failed to register as a felon within 48 hours. An officer would conduct a pat-down search, and Yella would claim the officer felt his dick when the officer pulled a .380 Ruger from Yella's pants. The small 6-shot gun was loaded with 4 rounds of ammunition. King Yella would then be arrested and charged with being a convicted felon and failing to register, carrying a concealed weapon without a permit, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, and parking in a handicapped space. King Yella would be transported to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Central Intelligence Unit, where he agreed to give a voluntary statement. The tape-recorded interview would start with Detective Burgandy telling King Yella, "Alright, because they got you in cuffs, man, you're not free to leave. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. You understand your rights?" King Yella would reply with, "Mm-hmm." The detective would reintroduce himself, saying he works in the intelligence section and used to work in gang investigations. They'd ask Yella about his arrest, how long he's been in Vegas, and where he's originally from. Asked if he's a rapper, Yella would again reply with, "Mm-hmm." Eventually the detective would say, "And what's up? You a gangster disciple, correct?" Yella would answer, "Well, I don't really gangbang, but if that's what you know what I'm saying?" Yella would confirm he was born into the gangster disciples in the south side of Chicago and then speak on his criminal history. The detective would briefly bring up a redacted incident involving Planet Hollywood before telling Yella he's a high-profile guy. The detective would ask Yella about an open feud on the internet between him and a person whose name was redacted from the paperwork. Yella would confirm they had a feud, but say it isn't beef. When asked what it was about, King Yella would say Cardi B, and that his boy Tommy G's from New York used to fuck her. It would now become clear they were talking about Yella's feud with Offset. At this point, Yella was giving a damn Cam Capone interview to the intelligence detective when the detective stated the
Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it. He said Yella's giving a Cam Capone interview. Yo.
King Yella would say Cardi B, and that his boy Tommy G's from New York used to fuck her.
Hey, chat, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Y'all can't disrespect this, like these Chirac OGs like that. Nobody, y'all gotta stop spamming in my chat King TELLA. That's not his name. His name is not King TELLA. Please stop it. Do not spam that in my chat no more. And to keep it real, Maj, we're gonna stop timing out to some of these niggas. His name is not King TELLA, okay? His name is King Yella, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all disrespect a Chirac legend like King Yella, okay? Disrespecting him by calling him King TELLA, that doesn't work.
It would now become clear they were talking about Yella's feud with Offset. At this point, Yella was giving a damn Cam Capone interview to the intelligence.
Johnny, that's not his name either. His name ain't King Tellum, not King TELLA, none of that.
Intelligence detective. When the detective stated the concern was over if Cardi and Offset visit Vegas to perform, would there be an issue with King Yella? Yella would say, "I don't know. I'm not on that with them." Know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what they might be on or how they feel. But this is how the detective got King Yella. He'd ask if the Migos were from Atlanta, which they both knew the answer to, before asking Yella if Offset was GD, to which Yella replied, "Yeah." Now, why he would confirm to an intelligence detective that another rapper is a gang member is beyond me. And people can try and claim the police already knew, but that doesn't matter. When it comes to the courts, gang members are further identified by so-called gang experts, how we saw in the YNW Melly case, or gang members turned rat. But this wouldn't be the only rapper / gang member Yella spoke on in his voluntary statement. When asked why he was rolling with a gun, Yella would claim because he's high profile and to protect himself. When asked where he got it, he'd give a name that was redacted before saying Kayla and confirming Kayla bought it. He'd claim he forgot the name of the gun store and that it was a .380 Ruger. The detective would confirm they separated, but she's pregnant with this kid. So Yella admitted to getting the gun off his own baby mama, naming her as the one who bought it, which could have resulted in her being charged with a straw purchase or illegally buying a gun for a convicted felon. And remember, this is a voluntary statement. Yella had the right to remain silent the entire fucking time. Seeing how willing Yella is to speak, the detective would say, "What's up with the other dude from Chicago, Breezy? He's a black disciple?" And Yella would say, "Yeah, he's in jail." The detective would then ask about the incident in which King Yella and Billionaire Black approached 600 Breezy in the mall. Much of what was said was redacted, but Yella claims that video would have been a motherfucker got beat up. Then saying he was cool, he had no problem with him, and they were grown about it. But once again, Yella would
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. The more I see this shit, I'm like, maybe it was true. Chat, maybe it was true. King Yella has found himself in some hot water, and it only started, like this new King Yella shit, only started after, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find this shit. His problem only started after he went at the Illuminati, Diddy's son. Remember Diddy's son threw up GDK? And King Yella was like, yo, he was mad? Did you hear what King Combs said afterwards?
What the fuck niggas mad for? I got the bag and you just a bad boy. You know I need me a baddie, that's cause I'm a bad boy. That's the word of my pop. Shoot it with me, going up it and gra. Better have bread if you beefing with me, it's a whole different league. I ain't worried about ops.
Better have bread if you beefing with him. It's a whole different league. He ain't worried about ops. Now if you don't know what King Yella said to him, let's see if we can find what King Yella said. What did King Yella say? King Yella was on his ass. Can we find it on here? All right, I'll go to my page. It's all good. By the way, Christian Combs had thrown up GDK. King Yella came out and said, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you a rich kid. Stop trying to, like, be us. Like, we're gangsters. Like, we're thugs. You know what I mean? Like, we're the guys. Don't, like, stay your lane. You're a silver spoon, baby. And, let me see what he said. We're going to fire it in a second. Here we go. Hey, she got me bit. Here we go.
Hey, Puffy son, I'm proud of you, man.
Oh,
hey, y'all.
Oh, no, this is after he said he wasn't a gangbanger, but before he said this.
So I look on the internet and I see Puff Daddy's son come out with GDK. Bro, it's not a good time while your daddy fighting all these allegations and crazy stuff he got going on with him right now. Why would you even try to involve yourself into a GDK movement or anything, gang? You was born famous and rich and famous. Like, what is you doing, King Combs? And the crazy part is, somebody called me and asked me, with you on the phone, you forgot we was on the phone? And you asked me, should you do drill music? I said, bro, why would you do drill music? You don't even come from the streets. You don't come from none of that. You was like, you right. So I looked on the internet. Famous, been a Bruford all your life. Never, not from the streets. Come from a rich daddy that's fighting a bunch of sexual and crazy stuff right now. And you on there talking about GDK. Don't let them GDs get up with you, dude. I just saw you. Then I just see you at the Lovers and Friends concert. You took a picture with me. Why you ain't tell me to my face you GDK? Why you ain't say King Yella? I'm GDK. Goofy. Famous.
Thank you, baby.
This was the original video. By the way, yo, somebody said this, and King Combs, don't do nothing to me, man. I'm good. I like you. I met you at Drake's concert. It's all good. Somebody say, yo, this nigga's acting hard for Ian Connor's sloppy seconds. It's insane. The girl he's with, that's Ian Connor's like old ting. You get what I mean? Ian Connor going to jail, and you know women. Women ain't loyal to no dick. They loyal to the bag. So she looked around. She's looking good at the time. King Combs come around. She seen a billionaire, and then she seen Ian Connor. Man, she left that nigga, man. She ain't talked to that nigga since. She tatted this nigga name on her body, everything. You feel me? You know, women don't always choose the bag. They don't choose niggas. They choose the bag. Okay. All right, cool. And then after King Combs said, yo, I'm not with that shit, he basically put out this thing saying, I ain't affiliated with no gangs or no gang member. Then we get this.
Hey, Puffy son, I'm proud of you, man. Hey, y'all stop playing with me, man. I make niggas apologize and I make niggas say they don't gang bang, man. For real. But no, for real, on a serious note, you was born with a silver spoon, y'all, man. We can switch spots. If you want to be a gang banger and let me be a millionaire, billionaire son, I'll take that, man. That's what's wrong with the world now, man. Motherfuckers want to live. Niggas born with money, they want to live the bad life. Growing up in poverty, coming from the struggle, we want the good life. I don't want to gang bang, bro. I don't want to live like this. I want to look over my shoulder. I don't want no ops, bro. I don't want none of this shit, bro. I want the bag so I can provide for my children, man. King Kongs, don't let that shit happen no more, bro. Don't let it happen no more, man. You got to do better, man. It's not a good look for the, y'all got a lot going on, right?
And I agree with him with that too, because I do know a lot of people, like I know regular civilians who I think it's Pop Smoke. I think, is it, who really made, well, obviously you got to say it's probably the BDs in Chicago. But like, after that Chicago wave, like Bronx drill as well, all of the, like GDK just became a thing, right? Like everybody kept saying GDK, even though sometimes these niggas weren't even like BDs. Like it wasn't like BDs versus GDs. It was like some of these niggas are Crips. Like there's just GDK for whatever reason. So I understand what King Yella is saying. Like I thought like random people that's not affiliated saying GDK is whack, right? Like because what happens when you get the shit beat out of you because you keep saying some shit that makes it seem like you're a gang member? I get that.
Hey, Puffy son.
Oh, okay. So we saw that already, and that's after that. King Combs dropped the music video. Then now we're seeing King Yella get exposed. Is this Skinny from the 9? It's Skinny from the 9, right? But I ain't gonna lie, man. All this shit is confusing. This should be like mad confusing. Like, shout out to Skinny. And by the way, I don't look at Skinny like how most of these guys, but they used to say Skinny's a rat, right? You know what's so funny? Skinny's interviewing the guy who was with 6ix9ine who said, this is the last rat we jacking. And I'm like, nigga, well, you're talking to, like, this shit don't even make no sense to me. We got King Yella making anti-rat songs. This shit's crazy, man. Man, this shit's crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Confirmed to an intelligence detective that not only is he a GD and Offset's a GD, but 600 Breezy's a BD.
What?
Adam 22 would ask Breezy how he feels after learning Yella was speaking about him to detectives.
I'm trying to ask Offset and 600 Breezy how they feel about getting identified as members by a rapper. How do we feel about that?
He basically is incriminating me, saying that I am a bad individual to the community, and I'm just a rapper, man.
There's a lot of types of members.
I don't know what Simone is talking about. He's basically trying to get me out the way, y'all. He's trying to get me out. I won't be his friend. He's trying to get me off the streets. He done told them that I'm a gang member to the feds. And man, that's y'all homie, man.
You heard it here first.
It hit different when they snitching on me.
Now the detective would ask about a man that was stopped at a fashion show that was cool with Lil Durk, and Yella would say, Snap Dog? The detective, playing dumb, would say, that's his name? And Yella would confirm, saying he was in Vegas a couple months ago. Snap Dog would take the Instagram after learning Yella brought his name up in the interrogation room.
Hey, my nigga 1090 Jake a real one, bro. My nigga called me, man. Told me, y'all boys ain't street like how y'all say y'all is, man. Trying to get my motherfucking name up to the police and shit, man. Y'all niggas is pitiful, bro.
The detective would then start asking about Durk, with Yella confirming they're the 300s, before naming members that were killed. The detective would then ask if 300 gets along with 600, but a part of Yella's answer would be redacted. Yella would confirm he's cool with Montana 300, and that he isn't the same 300 as Durk, and when asked about Fredo's passing, he'd be asked about his associate that said fuck Fredo. Yella would describe him as a hothead from Chicago named John.
Hey, what's going on though, shorty? Huh? That big old, hey, fuck Fredo.
With With the main detective done asking questions, he'd ask his partner if he had any questions, and he'd ask Yella to confirm the gun was Kayla's. Yella said he didn't know where she got it, and didn't know the last time she had it. So within 20 minutes, detectives would learn Yella's a GD, Offset's a GD, why Yella and Offset have issues, 600 Breezy's a BD, why they had a confrontation, Snapdog fucks with Dirk, Dirk's 300, 300 and 600 aren't the same but are the same, Montana of 300 isn't 300, John dissed Fredo, and Yella got the gun from Kayla. That's a whole lot of shit for someone who dropped a song about rappers folding in the interrogation room. What's crazy is King Yella didn't even have a co-defendant in this case, but still named names and gangs. And the only reason this paperwork was available is because King Yella filed a motion to suppress it from his federal case, which obviously didn't work. But this wouldn't be the only paperwork on King Yella. Another platform will post an old arrest stating Yella was 19 years old when he was charged with criminal sexual abuse. The report would state Yella was taken into custody on signed complaints that Yella, who was 19 years old, knowingly did the nasty with the victim who was 15 years old. When the arrest report hit the internet, Yella thought he was standing on business by admitting to it and attempting to make it seem normal.
Any street nigga get on this motherfucker and say,
Wait. Nigga, what?
Someone who dropped a song about rappers folding in the interrogation room. What's crazy is King Yella didn't even have a co-defendant in this case, but still named names and gangs. And the only reason this paperwork was available is because King Yella filed a motion to suppress it from his federal case, which obviously didn't work. But this wouldn't be the only paperwork on King Yella. Another platform will post an old arrest stating Yella was 19 years old when he was charged with criminal sexual abuse. The report would state Yella was taken into custody on signed complaints that Yella, who was 19 years old, knowingly did the nasty with the victim who was 15 years old. When the arrest report hit the internet, Yella thought he was standing on business by admitting to it and attempting to make it seem normal.
any street nigga get on this motherfucker and say, they ain't never did it. Man, on my grandma, you a goofy. Whoever you is, I'm finna block you. Y'all be mad. I'll be so gangster with this shit. I don't lie about nothing, nigga. Get y'all bitch ass on. Fuck is you talking about that? 19, we ballin'. Young bitches in the hood. Fuck you talking about that, bitch. Automatic, your little ass hot. Posting up, busting you down. Bitch, I'm busting you down too, nigga. Y'all know what's going on. On GD. And if you, hey, listen.
Yo, this is a wild edit. Nah, this is wild. Nah, this is wild, nigga. This is wild.
Business by admitting to it and attempting to make it seem normal.
Any street nigga get on this motherfucker and say, they ain't never did it.
Is this what street niggas do?
Man, on my grandma, you a goofy. Whoever you is, I'm finna block you. Y'all be mad. I'll be so gangster with this shit. I don't lie about nothing, nigga. Get y'all bitch ass on. Fuck is you talking about that? 19, we ballin'. Young bitches in the hood. Fuck you talking about that, bitch. Automatic, your little ass hot. Posting up, busting you down. Bitch, I'm busting you down too, nigga. Y'all know what's going on. On GD. And if you, hey, listen, if you feel some type of way about King Yella, bro, check this out. Unsubscribe, don't follow me, don't, nothing, nigga. I gave it to y'all in the raw, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I was 19, probably fucking your sister, nigga. So a nigga 19 and a bitch 15, a nigga bogus, knock it the fuck off, nigga. Get your bitch ass on. Talking about R. Kelly, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
This CGI, right?
Nothing, nigga. I gave it to y'all in the raw, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I was 19, probably fucking your sister, nigga. So a nigga 19 and a bitch 15, a nigga bogus, knock it the fuck off, nigga. Get your bitch ass on. Talking about R. Kelly, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Now the age of consent in Illinois is 17 years old, which makes sense that Yella moved to Las Vegas where the age of consent is only 16. But still, the girl was only 15.
Yo, stop it. Yo, 1090 Jake, stop it, Crody. Stop it.
So a nigga 19 and a bitch 15, a nigga bogus, knock it the fuck off. Get your bitch ass on. Talking about R. Kelly, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
They got Chris Hansen over here, man. Nah, this is crazy, man. They got this thing on To Catch a Predator.
Now, the age of consent in Illinois is 17 years old, which makes sense that Yella moved to Las Vegas where the age of consent is only 16. But still, the girl was only 15. So Yella was fucking with underage girls, naming names and gangs in the interrogation room, and associating with known snitches like Tracy Brookshire, who testified in his federal case, and Skinny from the 9, whose interrogation video went viral. But goofies do what goofies do. Yella being the same goofy that said Lil J tried to kiss him. Yella being the same goofy that broke up with FBI Butter.
Nah, this is the first 1090J video I've ever watched where I feel like it's personal. Yo, King Yella must have this 1090J. Hold on, let me see. The King Yella this 1090J. This feels personal. King Yella 1090J. He must have dissed him, bro. This shit feels personal. Let me see. There's some old shit. All right, fuck it. I can't find it. I ain't about to look for it anyway.
And now they're fake beefing. And the most views attached to Yella's name is a Slim Jesus song. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not surprised. I feel like looking at him and looking at the people around him, you can expect this. But at the same time, this makes me question the other people around him. Ruger need to kick your ass back out the door. Ruger got y'all in the door.
Oh, shit.
Ruger need to kick your ass back out the door. Cause you not GD. You not gangster disciple growth and development. You gang detective. That's the only fucking thing you've been doing. You go.
He said you the GD, but you're the gang detective. Oh, nah. 1090J got jokes now. Nah, this is crazy.
Going in there telling them about every little fucking thing. And it doesn't matter if somebody already, he's affiliated with this. Yeah, he's in a picture with them. It doesn't matter because you are a self-admitted gang member telling the police, the gang intelligence in Las Vegas, that they are gang members. Those statements you made can be used against them if any little bullshit happens. And the whole time, they gassed you up and had you, oh yeah, you're high profile, huh? You in there thinking you the shit. The whole time, they're trying to figure out if there's gonna be gang conflicts in Las Vegas if y'all run into each other. And you just talking about everything. And it fucks me up too. Cause I just seen Prison Bay posted a video with you. And after seeing the shit that you did with the 15-year-old girl, I don't know, it almost felt fucking wrong seeing you with her. I hope you ain't compromised her. But goddamn, Yella, this is why you shouldn't fucking speak on people. You said I diss Duck.
Oh, okay, that's where the personal shit's at. Yeah.
Seeing you with her. I hope you ain't compromised her. But goddamn, Yella, this is why you shouldn't fucking speak on people. You said I diss Duck. I never diss Duck. Did I say 63rd was extinct? Yes. Who the fuck is left? And for you to have a song called Famous Rats where you dissing these rappers, but the whole time you got an interrogation where you naming names and gang affiliations, it's crazy. But like I said, I'm not surprised. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
All right. Hey, by the way, facts, if you hear, get on Discord, man. I'm gonna try to get some, some chat nigga, street nigga fucker real quick. But anyway, let me read a couple donations real quick. A story to tell, thank you for the 5. It says, Act, they offended because their PO is watching. What are you talking about? Nazir Howell, it says, Act, have you ever thought about starting a series where you let your fans call in and show love? Just an idea. Keep doing what you do, Big Act. Hey, listen, if you guys want to talk to me or you guys want to, get on here and bring up topics, hey, I tell you, get in the Discord. Okay, get in the Discord. You got to verify yourself. We're not just having trolls, right? But once you're there, maybe I should institute this as part of the stream where, random, chat niggas could just, hop in a call with me or just, suggest a topic that we could bring up. But, yeah, if rather than do calls, we have Discord. So everybody who's within this chat nigga community. I don't care if you're on Rumble. Obviously, that's our home base. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or even Facebook, please get on Discord because that's like the connecting thing. Story to tell says, yo, the white froth comes from having camel teeth installed. What? Camel teeth? What the hell? Christina Gonzalez, thank you for the $2. Ak, I will have all your sons. Then another donation of $10. Then another donation of $10. Ak, I will have all your sons. Is this a girl? And another donation. She donated like $40. Yo, someone tell Ak I'm serious. Who's Christina Gonzalez? Okay. All right. I'm guessing that's a chat queen. All right, blessings to you. God's Cologne, thank you for the 10. It says, yo, remember King TELLA? He's the Mickey Mouse that kept the musketool. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Marshall Felix, thank you for the 5. And also the dog life with Kevo. Say, yo, what up, my dog Ak? Yo, we got to go kick it with you at a show. Yeah, listen, we're going to be announcing a new show pretty much soon. All right, cool. Yo, let me get in Discord real quick, man. Yo, here's what I think. I don't think King Yella told. Like, I don't think King Yella told. Like, he said information that is publicly available, right? And if he says, like, is saying someone a gang member when all they're doing is representing that gang online, is that snitching? Now, again, my opinion really doesn't matter in this whole debate, even though I'm inserting it into it. But I thought that snitching or cooperating meant that you were giving information about somebody who may have done a crime that you're trying to help them get convicted. Now I feel like this is like the extreme version of like snitching, where it's like, yo, you speak to the police at all. It's like, say the police arrested you, right? And they're like, hey, do you know person A? And you're like, yeah. Is that snitching? Because again, necessarily being in a gang isn't a crime, unless the gang is doing criminal activity. Because you got to imagine, like, fraternities, certain organizations, certain type of, like, groups, they will be considered gangs as well, at least by the, U.S. government or CIA or whoever else who's monitoring gangs. But until they start doing criminal activity, like, it's not illegal. Somebody say he told on Caleb about the gun. Well, is that telling on Kayla? And I'm probably copping pleas for him. But listen, if someone bought a legal gun, and it's Kayla who bought the legal gun. By the way, I don't believe King Yella could have a gun. Can't you say who the legal gun owner is? Now, whether you're gonna say that person implicated you or you're gonna implicate that person in a crime and say, hey, they bought the gun for me. Now that's a crime. Or, hey, they bought the gun to give to me. That's a crime. Because you're not supposed to have a gun. They could legally have a gun. Am I tripping, Kyrie? Big Mel says it's a straw purchase. Yeah.
To be honest, man, I don't really go to the paperwork parties because, I ain't gonna lie. I think ratting on ratting is rat squared. So I'll be just leaving that shit alone in the general.
Wait, what?
Snitching on snitching is snitching, right? No.
So if you let people know that someone snitched, you just snitch on the snitch, which makes you a snitch.
Yeah, it's ratting squared. You feel me?
Man, y'all got too many rules for the snitching shit, man. Y'all got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Is King Yella a snitch?
You gotta ask Facts that one. I don't know. Facts. Is King Yella a snitch?
Nigga, I ain't the snitch police. The fuck?
Yo, Facts.
Nah, that nigga did bad though, Ak. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you be rolling with King Yella?
Nah, I like King Yella, but he definitely did bad, bro. He gave information to the police.
And by the way, real quick, if y'all could get let's see if we can get 1090 Jake in here and also my man King AK. I listen to them. Also, I gotta get my man y'all fuck with my man DJ Ghost, right? I'm like, these are the guys who I look to when I want to hear street niggas' opinions, okay? And I would say he didn't tell, but I mean, obviously he definitely volunteered too much information, but I don't know what telling is these days. Yo, Facts, you infamously said that you wouldn't even tell the police your name.
Nah, he gave up too much information. He definitely told information to the police. Like he ain't necessarily get anybody locked up, but the information that he did give the police could lead to arrest later on.
All right, so say you were his friend, right? And you found out when he got interrogated, he basically said, "Oh, in facts we trust. Oh yeah, that nigga is a Latin king, right?" And let's say, which by the way you're not. Let's say you're a Latin king, right? Say he just told the cops, and you see it on paperwork that he told the cops that you're a Latin king. Would you still chill with him?
No, that's a violation. That's telling them I can't trust you now. You can't trust a nigga like that, bro. You can't be around it. If I was a street nigga and in the streets and shit like that,
Hmm. The only thing I was thinking about, I'm like, yo, maybe he's just trying to tell on his enemies. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why I couldn't be a street nigga. Bro, I'll be weaponizing snitching. Nigga, I'll be
yo,
telling
it's
all my
crazy.
ops. Like, nigga, yo,
Act,
if you my op, like, nigga, you better not do no crime that I know.
act. That nigga GD. He's Offset is GD. He told on a GD. Offset. Them niggas in the same shit. Them niggas ain't ops.
Yeah, no, but he was
Hey.
trying to fuck Offset's chick, which is Cardi. So yeah. Remember
Oh,
Offset?
all right.
Offset checked him about that. Like, yo, bro, stop jacking like you fuck my girl, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
And this was personal for 1090 Jake. It definitely was personal.
Now I can see. Listen, so you can't tell on your enemies. That's only. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree with the whole like no snitching thing because I do think morally it's foul that you do crime with somebody then throw them under the bus to get out. You did crime with that person, right? Now, when it comes to, hey, listen, I don't want to go to jail, so why shoot at you when I could just snitch on you? So telling on the ops, what's wrong with telling on the ops?
You gotta be standing on that shit. You gotta have that energy. Ain't no talking to no police and giving them information. If you gonna be the toughest nigga and the gangsters, nigga, that shit weird. It don't correlate.
Well, we could prove I'm the toughest nigga after he do his 20-year sentence. Tell on him.
Yo, nah, bro.
Yo, Albert Sky said King Yella been snitching. And then God's Cologne says, yo, telling any type of information to the feds is snitching. That's kind of interesting. I mean, here's the thing though. Do anybody care still though? Like, let's be honest. Like, I think the snitching conversation is like burnt out. Does anybody care?
I don't think we care. I think it's more so just a conversation to have. Like, oh, it's another nigga, like another nigga that got Jordans, or like it's another nigga that's ratting. Like,
Yeah, it's like a slow news week. You feel me?
Yo, facts. I don't know if you've ever been interrogated by police, but I wonder if your street niggas gotta be on edge. Yo, how do street niggas like Jake? And I mean, I like Jake, but like, street niggas gotta think this about Jake. It's only a matter of time before he pulls up a paperwork with you, and maybe you were young or whatever the case is, and now you said too much to the cops, and he's gonna put it out there. Now you're a snitch.
I want AJ to answer that. Are you asking me this question?
Yeah, when you've gotten interrogated or talked to like or not talked to like when they ask you questions, what do you say?
Yo, I got interrogated by the police for a home invasion and a burglary, right? I did not do it. I did not answer no questions. They're like, "Oh, we'll send you home if you tell us who this person was." I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, they thought you were the victim or they thought you did it?
They thought I did it, and I told them they thought I did it with somebody else, and I didn't. I told them that I didn't do it. I don't know what y'all talking about, and it wasn't me.
So what do you do when they hit you with the, hey, nah, it's all good. I see you trying to be a tough guy. Your man already told us that you set it up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. All right, if that's what he said, cool, no problem, whatever. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like, there's nothing to talk. I don't know what you're talking about. Niggas act like it's so hard to say I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I want to talk to a lawyer. I don't like you don't gotta talk to these niggas, bro. These niggas just be willing to give up information. That shit is crazy. Like, niggas.
But that's not really information, is it?